What's going on in Washington, D.C. with walking like a duck, Joe Biden, my time Biden? What's up with that boy? You know, that boy was riding high in the polls back in April of this year. I think it was at something like, what, 57%, 60%, maybe somewhere down there. About could have been 60, above 60%. He's down around, he's lower than Tribulation Trump, now down to 43%. Of course, you know, Trump never rose above 47% the whole 4 years he was president. He never broke even with 50%. Anyway, Biden is lower than Trump now at 43%. With his walking like a duck and them tight little, why is he wearing them pants, some little skinny pants, like he's some little old, you know, why do you know, you often see the young man wearing these tight pants, he jacked up, they're all tight, look like something a woman would wear. Hell, the pants that Joe Biden wears so tight, a person like me couldn't get my big foot through the doggone thing. I mean, you try to put your foot is bigger than the little hole that wraps around your ankle. It's so tight. My feet big enough, feet are bigger than that. Anyway, so Biden walks around with them tight pants on all the time, walking like a little duck. Anyway, but here's the problem. Biden is in deep trouble. Somebody should have told him. Bernie Sanders, the other old man, older than Biden, or thereabout, Bernie Sanders, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, why don't she get a decent name like Shirley, Eleanor, or something like Mary or Martha, Alexander, what the hell, what kind of name is that anyway? All these Latin people, they name their children, they name them Maria, or Grace or something like that. What the hell does the name of Alexander got to do with a woman? Anyway, Alexander Cortez, whatever her name is, Occasional Cortez. And this Jamila Jayapal, this woman from over there in Punjab country, right? It's Indian woman, right? What is it with her anyway? They want the power. They want to strip Joe walking like a duck in them little tight pants around his ankles. They want his power. They want to take him down, and they're giving him down in the country. And they're Democrats. They say they're Democrats. They say they're some sort of progressives. I have no idea what that means. But they won't give Joe. They want $3.5 trillion to be poured into the economy. They ain't gonna get it. They know they ain't gonna get it, but they want it, and they won't let Joe go. They won't let Joe go. Because Joe was able to convince those boys over there, them Republican, them MAGA hat wearing them boys who was scared as a baby, without a diarrhea pill, with a diaper. Those Republicans are scared of that boy Trump. They are scared of him. They are. I've just never seen anything like it, there's a song that by William Horton said, the Battle of New Orleans, where we fired our guns and the British kept a-coming. There was not many as there was a while ago. We fired so much that the British kept a-running down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico, where they ran through the browse and they ran through the brambles and they ran through the bushes where the rabbit couldn't go. They ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch them down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico, where we fired our gun till the barrel melted down. Then we grabbed an alligator and we fought another round. We loaded his head with cannonballs and powdered his behind. And when we touched the powder off, the gator lost his mind. Well, we fired our gun. I've never seen anybody as scared as these Republicans. All of them. Even Mike Pence, Mr. Catholic himself, Mr. Evangelical rather, Mike Pence, scared. So Biden has got it. I think the other thing with Biden is that he put that boy Pete Buttigieg on thinking that somehow they're going to get all the the LGBTQ people to come to his aid. They don't care nothing about that guy Buttigieg. They don't care nothing about him. They think he's a phony. That's what they think about him. Anyway, so we got wars and rumors of wars going on in the Biden administration, and I think they want to get rid of him, give him, and they want to put that girl, what's her name, either Jamila Jayapal, and Alexander, I want to call her Grace or something, or Mary, or she got a regular Latin woman name. What the hell is it? She sounds like one of those sailors from over there doing the Spanish Conquistador Cortez. What the hell kind of name is that anyway? Anyway, So if that's not enough for Biden, he's got Joe Manchin, who I don't know. This guy, he's a senator. He says he's a Democrat from down the state of Virginia. He's a lie. That guy's a closet Republican, Joe Manchin. Manchin, whatever his name is. Manchurian. That's what they are. You know what, Biden here, Joe, I'll tell you how to get to old Joe. Stop calling him Joe Manchin and start calling him Joe Manchurian candidate. Because that's what he is. That boy is giving. And the cameras, got a houseboat from West Virginia called Fearless or something, or Precious something. And he lives in a houseboat. Never trust anybody to be in Congress who lives in a damn houseboat out on the Potomac River. That's the other thing. But he says he's a Democrat, but he's really a Republican. Everybody in West Virginia is a Republican. I don't know why. Everybody in West Virginia is Republican, but they had to have two. I guess they thought it would be best to have two parties. So this guy, actually, Manchin used to be the governor of West Virginia. He was a Republican then, said he was a Democrat. And he told Joe, he said, no, we ain't giving all them black people up there in Harlem and out there in Los Angeles all that money y'all going to take care of their mama's baby and daddy's baby. All them people making them, poor people making all them babies. Now you want health care, you want prenatal care, you want pre-kindergarten, you want free college, you want free food. We ain't giving all, because ain't no telling. If you give all them people, if you give these Hamite people money, for babysitting and a 12-week, if you will, family leave. Hell, all they gonna do is home. Joe Manchin said that. Joe Manchin told Joe Biden, he said, if you give all that money to these Hamite people in South Central Los Angeles, down there in Overtown, Miami, and up there in Harlem and Bronx, South Bronx and Bed-Stuy, Fort Greene, and over there Southwest Chicago, and Houston, you give all these poor people all that money, they ain't gonna stay home. Not all they gonna do is stay home and make babies. They ain't gonna never go to work no damn more. Why should they? They got 12 leaves. They get the same paycheck. They be home for 3 months, and they don't have to go to work. Then when they had the baby right away, the baby gets on subscription. The baby start getting money. The baby going to kindergarten. Baby getting money for this. Why should they go to work? So and then the other thing, which we don't mind giving them that money because we don't stay them in the workplace no way. But here's what Joe Manchin said to Joe tight pants, walk like a duck Biden, saying, well, it's one thing that, we give them all this money and they don't have to work no more. We don't mind that. But the problem is they're going to make more babies. They'll stay home and they'll start going back to having 17 children in the family again. Every baby is worth at least $1 million. So Chicago, Southside Chicago, going to become wealthy just by having babies. How the Germans make BMWs and Mercedes-Benz to get their wealth, and the Japs make the doggone Lexus, and all the Hamite people would be making babies to get rich. That's what that boy from Joe Manchin, Joe Manchurian, that's his name. Joe Manchurian from over there in South Carolina. And then he got this other woman, and I'm going through with y'all because I figured y'all had enough of me today. Christian sentiment. What does she? Nobody knows. I asked her what she wants. She says she wants a husband. Says she wants to be happy. She says, I want to be loved. I want to be loved. I told her, well, you got to, every time I see her, she is showing more flesh than a butcher in a South, if you will, South Street, and a Soho, Houston, if you will, slaughterhouse. That girl shows more flesh than they do in a slaughterhouse. That one, Manchin. What is? She's from Arizona, I heard. Right? I've been to Arizona. I was in Phoenix, but it was 112 degrees when I was out there. That wasn't very nice. And I've driven through Phoenix several times. Only thing I know about Phoenix was that Charles Barkley. Is Charles Barkley gay? Somebody told me he was gay. Is he gay? Somebody said he's gay. Charles Barkley played for the Phoenix Suns. Y'all remember that? This Christian sentiment woman is another one. I just think she's just a floozy, quite frankly. I just have to go ahead and say that and risk for, Facebook and everybody getting upset with me for having said it. Anyway, Joe, you're in trouble. These people ain't going to give you what you want. They want you to give them what they want. Me. I'm James David Manning. I'll run for president. I'll solve the whole thing by just telling the truth, and they'll all will roll over and die once the truth hits the chamber of the White House and the other houses inside the White House. I'm James David Manning, everybody. I'm the Lord's servant, and don't you ever forget it.
Well, Bob, now I know we haven't always seen eye to eye on things, but, well, I just wanted you to know that I really did tell Nancy the other day. Well, you know the nice thing about Alzheimer's is I get to meet new people every day. Well, Bob, I can see you've been trying to write a new song all morning. Well, let's hear what you got so far.
I got mad and I got so I hit my baby with the 2x4.
Well,
You call that music?
well, now, Jimmy.
You think you're all Rudy Valley or something?
Well, now.
You stupid pinhead. Well, I don't have to listen to this hip-hop hillbilly.
Don't be a bad Republican.
You don't
Artistic
understand.
expression.
He sounds like a sick cow in heat.
Did someone mention me? I think I can do something with that song.
Oh, for the love of Mammy Lloyd.
I got mad, I got so, hit my baby with a 2x4. It's a wonderful life.
Hey, I think you're onto something there, Satchmo.